Axel. Axel, hey buddy. Hey, you ready? Let's go outside. Let's go on out. Come on, bud. Yeah, day 2 of training. Let's go. There we go. Everybody say hey to Axel. This is his second day on the farm. He is an Anatolian Shepard that we are working to train as another livestock guardian to assist our Great Pyrenees. So here we are. We're doing a where'd he go? A method of training called the fairy kennels and training. Instead of just throwing him out with the animals and letting them hopefully try to figure it out. Where'd he go? This is really built on not just a good livestock guardian, but just a good dog in general. They get social skills, personable skills. It talks a lot about just not keeping them on the job 24/7, just as you wouldn't want to be on your job 24/7, especially starting out. So the first 90 days, I keep him on a leash as much as possible. He's going to be out with me doing daily chores, goes to play with the kids. Might take him to Tractor Supply here and there. But he's also meeting everybody, learning our routines, learning our area. We work on basic obedience skills in the midst of that. So yeah, this is day 2. He's doing pretty well so far, just his second day on a leash. So it's gonna take some work, but I'm excited to see how this goes with him also. Okay, Axel. Axel, this way. Let's go feed the pigs. Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Thad. I'm with Klymer Ridge Farm and Homestead. It has been a while since I've recorded. A lot of factors for that, but today I said, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. It's sort of it makes things difficult. I'm not just standing in front of a stove cooking, showing you a recipe, stuff like that. I mean, hands are usually full, arms are full. And to add to that, we've got a puppy I'm holding on a leash, so it'll be interesting, but gonna go for it. Just gonna do a little update, and a lot has happened since we were last on here. Our pork and our just pig production in general has taken off. We did really well with 2021 closing out with our beef and our poultry, and the pork we got towards the end of the year, but it's gone really well. I'm just gonna do a little recording today, not much talking, just kind of show you what's going on. We got some new piglets over here, so gonna feed them and just check on everybody. Have 6 new lambs that were born and 2 more ewes that are supposed to lamb here pretty soon. So that's been fun. Added Axel, as you have already seen, to the mix. Calves have been born, and expecting our first piglets in about 4 weeks to be born here instead of buying piglets, so that'll be cool too. But just tag along for the morning, and appreciate you guys watching. I'll definitely be doing more videos, and I've got to be more consistent with that. So again, just appreciate you guys. All right, so this is our little training pen. Me and Lucas is a young guy from our church that helps a couple days a week. So we set this up last week. It's just easy. These panels are, I don't know, 25, 26 bucks at Tractor Supply, a couple of T-posts. It can be set up really quick. And in about 2 to 3 weeks, we'll do again our interior hot wire and start getting them trained to what that wire is for and what it does. And that will keep them back. So we use for the piglets, I have an old tire from a Jeep, and these bowls for water, it works just as easy. There goes the feed. For our larger pigs, we use the big pickle barrels with the nipple waterers so they can't spill it and all that. But here's the training pen. This is a little shelter we threw together with some cattle panels. It's a little lopsided on this hill. It was cheap and practical, and Lucas and I can drag it around by hand. So it was just a quick and easy mobile shelter to throw together. We don't have maybe 50 bucks in it, and we can take it apart and use it all for what it was intended for still, or keep it like it is. So just an idea of a quick and easy shelter. All right, buddy, I got you hooked. I'm gonna unhook you. In the back are the bigger pigs. We have some feeders mixed in with our boar jack, and also there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3 gilts in there. One that is she should be pretty heavily bred and due second week of March, and we just put him in there last week. He had been on his own. But I do know at least one of the other females is bred back already, or is bred now. And the other one, I imagine, will go in heat at some point pretty soon. But I'm gonna get them some food real quick. They're on these 2 strands of wire. The larger pigs will follow with 1. Some of these smaller ones, it's just as easy to run 2 strands. But they've been in this paddock probably 8 days. It's about time to go ahead and move them further. They were still rooting around. There's tons of acorns out here in these woods, so that was great. Supplement is there's not as much forage this time of year. Oh, yep. Mean guineas. But yeah, so I'm gonna feed these guys real quick. Just hang tight. Hey, Minnie. All right. Pigs are fed and watered. I still had that water last a few days. I just break the ice on top. Come on, Axel. So we're gonna go check on our little sheep. Generally, they're not pinned up in this small of an area that you'll see because of all the babies. And we've had a ton of coyotes lately. It is breeding season for those guys. We pin them up at night, and I'm gonna keep them pinned up for a little while today just because I've got to run some errands, and they'll have plenty of hay and grain in here. Somebody spilled the food bucket, it looks like, but anyways, here's some baby lambs nursing. Good morning. So we did have a couple, these are all first-time moms, and we had one that they all had twins. One of them was giving one of the babies a hard time. She wasn't letting it nurse, was constantly headbutting it. This was the first night, and really didn't know what to do. Reached out to the breeder that we got these guys from. He said, why don't you try a grafting gate? It's basically a stanchion, like a milking stanchion. So 10:30 at night with a headlamp, put this grafting gate or stanchion together. She could, it holds her head in place. She can move freely up and down, so she could lay down or stand up, eat, drink, do all she needed to do, but she could not turn around and headbutt the lamb. And it gave them time to bond, gave the lamb opportunities to nurse without mama butting it out of the way. Took about 2 days, and eventually she accepted him just fine. He's doing great now, nursing, and yeah, so if you ever have trouble with that, that's a pretty cool method that worked. I think people often use it if there's an orphan lamb, and to get a new mama to accept it. That's what they call grafting, and so it's just a technique, but it works for this situation as well. But I'm gonna get these guys some food and water here. All right, so excuse me. One cool thing too, these sheep were never handled. So they're still a little skittish, but they were extremely skittish. We got this non-GMO grain just to give them. It helps the moms supplement with their milk, especially this time of year. But it has given us a good opportunity to get a little bit closer. They're a lot more used to us. I had Axel on a leash yesterday, and they were coming right up to us, sniffing him, checking him out. So it's not been the worst thing in the world. Pin them up a little bit. They're still all hanging out together. Here soon we will have to separate our ram for a while. He's in here at the moment, but all in all, it's been pretty good. Hopefully these other two will be lambing soon. Looks like their milk is coming in pretty heavy now, so I imagine we're pretty close. But they do stay nice and warm in here between all the hay. It's southeast facing, they get the morning sunlight, so it's been good. Well, that's just a quick little video. Brief morning chores. Cows are good. I've been putting several bales at a time out for them, unrolling those, so it lasts a couple of days. They're about to get moved onto some of our worst pasture area this week, and we will continue to unroll hay. So later today, maybe, if not tomorrow, we'll definitely do an update with the cows. You can kind of see some of the progress and how we unroll and talk about some of the benefits of that. Thanks for watching, and see you guys soon.